Hi Lightworkers, Starseeds, Twin Flames. Now this is going to be a bit of a different reading. This is what I call a planetary reading, an energy shift reading. I normally post this in the Facebook group, but this is a very important one with all the planetary changes, and I want to tell you what's kind of happening at the moment. So a lot of light workers are being upgraded. It's not really upgraded. What is it called? Okay, it's a judgment call. It's a judgment card, which is kind of waking you up. So you're feeling it's not an upgrade. It's like if you look at the judgment card, which I've put as a thumbnail here, they're waking up out of the graveyards. Now, obviously, when you've been woken up from being asleep for a while, you feel groggy, nostalgic, and things like that. So you might be feeling very tired, might be feeling like cold-like symptoms. The other reason for that is to wake you up. So, because I said there's definitely, you feel something changing. This is like, I keep getting strike two, like start over, like the second round. The comeback. So this is like wiping everything. Like most light workers, you may feel like, and your children particularly as well, because they're more lighter than you. We are here, if you're watching me, for the change. To then, we are the start of the change. Your children will be the change. That's why I've got New Earth School for the children, because they are the future. Then you always hear this, children are the future, all that kind of thing. But that is so, especially with Galactic, your children is very important. So this round two, let's call it, from the Galactic Federation Roundtable is a wake-up call because of this virus, right? So to kind of wake you up, because from November, it's going to start getting downhill. They're going to start putting more restrictions, more mental enslavement, more of that onto humanity. So they're trying to wake you up. Plus, there's another underlying factor. It's kind of like it's going to be more mandatory to take the vaccine. So this is a part of what's going on now. So they're releasing all negative toxins within. So you might feel like cold symptoms because it's coming without, and you might even have more negative situations. But when you're working on yourself, self-love, and you're doing things, the negatives comes up, and because it's as within, so without. So that's not a bad thing. Whenever you brought my master program or my sexual mastery program, that's the first thing I've got when you get onto that web page. Don't think it's not working because you're getting more negative. It just simply means you're moving as within, so it's showing out in your reality. So if you're getting cold-like symptoms and very tired is another thing, because like I said, look at the thumbnail, look at the judgment card. They're waking up. So you're feeling like I keep getting, this is round two. This is round two, like I say, with your person. This should be the start of commitment, right? Hierophant, commitment, higher realms of reality. But I will like to stress, and I can't stress this enough, this is why this video is on the community, not just in the Facebook group, which I normally post this one in the Facebook group. If you want to join, the links the description box. You get far more stuff in there. But look at that picture. They are still in the fucking grave. You have to take the action steps to come out of it. It's not for me to keep going on at you, harping on at you. It's for you to take the action. If you don't take, that's what is a bad thing with spiritual leaders. Love and light and do easy steps. You must take action steps. The guides, I'm your guide, can wake you up, right? But unless you take action steps to make the moves forward, you may as well go back to sleep. Being woken because I'm waking you up, or because guides are waking you up, is not enough. Listening is not enough. Even those that speak is not enough now. Mark Passio, I would say, is one of my best speakers, because he combines his teaching with tarot. That's why I love Mark Passio. But still, it's very, 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 very hard to convince people we're going against the fucking program. You must take the first step. You've heard that. I think that's a Martin Luther King line. Taking the first step, right? You don't need to see the staircase, right? Just take the fucking first step and trust. The guys are here to wake you up, but it's your free will to move forward. They are removing the toxins so that if it's mandatory for you to take the vaccine, light workers can still get on with their work. They are making more people, and I've released an advertising video on here at the end, stop humanity becoming robotic machines, right? They're dumbing down your immune system. So it's strengthening your immune system at the moment. So, okay, so let's jump in and let's get 4 planetary cards, and then I'll go into what they are about. It doesn't mean which mission people got a fucking hardcore email yesterday. And they're lucky they got that, because I was feeling to close mission. That's how bad it was. That just because you have symptoms, or just because, you still have to change planet Earth. You have to be accountable. You are a light worker. If you don't take actions, starving people in Africa, starving children, sexual abuse, you are here to stop that. If you're, oh, I can't be bothered to post today, you are stopping others from coming out of mental enslavement. You are allowing people to not reach this information. It's you. Spiritual leaders such as me and Mark Passio feel compelled to do the fucking work. Not for ourselves. We're fine. Because once you know the knowledge, you want to go out there and share it so others can help. So you can help others to come out of this enslavement for free. You don't need nothing, for free. So you have to take accountability for your non-action, which is a law. Action and non-action, particularly if you're a light worker, starseed, twin flame, particularly. Because why are you that? This is what this is waking you up to. They carry on the contract, right? They still, if you're like not doing it, say you're working in a chip shop and you're not doing it, they still will remove stuff from you. You would still feel like you're being upgraded. You will still be able to read people. You will still, they still keep the contract, but it's your actuality of the free will on the physicality plane, physical body, to make the action steps. That's your free will. Because I had this guy called Livid in the community, and he's like, I'm working in the CAF, because he worked in a CAF or something. He's like, oh, I don't really feel to do the posting. I'm like, you're getting activations and upgrades just like me, just like everyone else. It's not for you to just lie there and say, oh, I'm not feeling ill. I do it. I feel like shit. I'm still posting. I took one day off, and it wasn't a day off. I just literally didn't post on the community. I was working the whole fucking day, right? You must be accountable for what you're not doing. Stop being selfish and thinking about yourself. You are here to change planet Earth. You are fucking humanitarians. You alone can save this planet. What are you doing? What are you doing? Telling me about crystals and fucking acupuncture? That's not enough. And you know it. Wake up. That is why spiritual leaders don't do mission. Because they are the main ones. I don't want to be the main one. I'm always the fucking main one, because no one else gets off their ass and does it. Excuses, excuses, excuses. What is your excuse? I'm not telling you all to just go into mission now. I'm saying start, right? Start your journey, right? Because you're not starting it. Once you know your twin flame, that is the key to move forward. Creation, the masculine attraction. This is about you, your creation, right? What you create, like natural laws. If you don't know natural laws, you might, that's why you're enslaved. if you don't know about, most people on this planet know about gravity, right? If I pushed you off a tower block, you will die. I don't care how lovely you are. Just like if a child, right, or dog or pet was at the edge of a cliff and they carried on, they would die, right? The universe doesn't, oh, well, it's only a pet, it's a lower conscious entity, or it's only a child, it doesn't know natural law. It doesn't care about that. So you must know natural law to create your reality. Hence, I have the Kabbalah. Hence, I have mission. I tell you about natural law, right? If not, you won't get your masculine, right? You won't get onto the path. Why do you think twin flame light workers and all these are not with their, not, it's not just twin flames. Go and tell me light workers that you listen to, right? Just listening as if that's action. Why is wands action, flames action? Go and tell me if they're all with someone. They're not. They're not. Unless they're a spiritual worker as a soulmate. Then they have their person, right? Because their contract is different. You are here to do a higher contract because it's higher mind, and your reward is you get a heightened connection with your masculine, your person. You are the creator of your reality, which you must tell others how to create their reality. There is no such thing as fighting anything. You don't need any money. YouTube is free. Facebook is free. Instagram and all those things are free. You don't just need anything. Go and look at my first video. It was shit. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I got booked because the universe supports the actions you take. If you take no action, you don't get your person, because that is the contract. That is the contract. The contract is easy. The 5D contract is like you come down here and you have your free will to progress. If you progress with what shows up into your reality, hello, you're watching me, right? So if you choose not to get onto that path, then you won't attract your person. It's not them. It's not like they say, oh, fuck off, Sarah Jane, you're not in mission. Fuck off, Sophia, Sarah Jane, you're not reaching out to others to teach them natural law, which acupuncture crystals don't teach natural law. That's why you're here, right? Because how is it fair for children if you are teaching people about acupuncture? How are children going to know about or to buy acupuncture? Natural law, everybody has to abide by it. Doesn't matter if you don't know it, you must abide by it. Like I gave you the example of gravity, right? Doesn't matter if a child doesn't know to not jump or to walk forward off the edge. Doesn't matter if you know it. And it's not just one law. So if you choose not to follow this creation of natural law, you are your person. So you are stopping your connection. That is why light workers, twin flames are not with their person. I teach you how to attract what you are. Now, the contract with your soulmates are different. This mirror you have with your person is not of a soulmate. If people talk about that, they're confused, or maybe they don't know their twin flame. The contract is different. Absolutely. It's not like soulmates have mirrors. You have a mirror. Light workers mirror people into their reality as part of the contract to say what to work on. This is about like attracts like, attraction. You have someone there who you are pointing the finger at that is fucking a nightmare, but you have nightmare situations which you can transmute and delete the past. You can't actually delete the physicality of the past. I know that, right? Someone emailed me about that. I know that, right? There's a blueprint of what's happening now. I can't, like tomorrow, erase that I've done this reading. I know that. That's a physicality you can't delete. But here's what you can do. This creation of this world is built by your imagination. It's your perception and of feelings, this planet's energy of love. So I can guide you with my programs to go back into that imagination state of the past, use your feelings, change that feeling frequency to a better, kind of erases it. If you went out yesterday and someone told you fuck off cunty, right? You'll be triggered. You wouldn't like it. If I guide you with my programs, I'll say wake up and don't go to that situation that happened. Act as if you was walking in the park, hugging trees, barefoot in nature, sunny day, right? And you kept going over that. That will make that other negative irrelevant. Hence, another law. Attraction, law of like attracts like, law of, I can't say it, permutation of energy, transmutation of energy, right? Energy is like that. So you can choose to, it's flexible, right? You can choose to mold it. That's why my card, Six of Cups, is molding your reality. That is what you're here to teach. Not anything else. Natural law. That is it. Why? Because everyone has that access to their imagination. That is why. So no one can say, well, I can't afford this and I can't afford that. They have it. That's why I give so many videos and so much stuff for free. That's why Mark Passio does stuff for free. If you're watching someone who only talks and wants the attention of meeting in seminars and halls and stuff like that, why? The internet is here. You don't have to meet and book a ticket to go and see someone. But you would need to purchase my programs because you have been programmed. So you need to do it over and over again. Hence the cost, right? Hence the cost. Because you need that physicality of the PowerPoint, of the links, of me telling you what to do to reprogram your mind. That's the cost. Underneath this energy, I keep saying, all these planetaries is trying to help your lot ass. You choose to stay asleep, is about balance. I told you, at the end of the day, it's all to do with Libra at the moment. Why? Because Libra is the top of the tree of life. Libra is about balance and fairness. I keep telling everyone. Sophia, why don't you like spiritual leaders, twin flames advisors, acupuncture, Reiki and all these other things? Because it's not fair. When I started my journey 3 years ago, I looked at spiritual leaders, and apart from they were costing way out there, the cost, right? I thought I'm a twin flame. My sister is a twin flame, right? And I thought I could afford the £1,000 program, right? Which I saw, which resonated with me. Not totally, the kind of. My sister couldn't. It's not fair, right? It's not fair. And you are here to teach people about fairness. Natural law is either or. If you follow it, you're fucking amazing. If you're not, you're enslaved. It's simple as that, right? Everyone should go follow natural law. That's it. And that's what you're here to teach. They are enslaved because it's not fair. The balance is about the two. Look, you hold the world how you feel in your hands, right? This is about getting out of your head in the clouds. I don't need likes, subscribers. Thank you, Sophia. You're amazing. Don't need that. It's not my job, right? My job is to get you to do what I am doing. Don't praise me. Be me, is what I keep saying. If you don't know how, go to my website. I'll help you. Right? I'll help you. There's people which can help you in this community to get a YouTube channel. Stop looking with eyeballs and thinking, oh, well, I connect with Abraham Hicks, so I'm more spiritual than my person. What? How's that? How? By watching spiritual leaders really makes you more spiritual than your person? They take no action. You take no action. Right? How's watching action? This is about understanding that you are still in the dark, the darkness. Sophia, he lies to me, right? There's still stuff hidden. He's still not opening up. I'm left in the dark. I'm still a secret because you're not working on your shadow work, right? Transmuting that negative energy so you won't get your masculine. And that's why your masculine is known as the dark, right? But trust me, he's the one with all the planets. He's the one on the right path, right? He's semi-naked here, right? Birth free. As I said at the beginning, if this planetary shift at the moment is all about self-love. This is releasing it so that the feminines, can you see the feminine here, go back to their natural birthright and release all that negativity of a program or from parents didn't love them and all that to what they were, their version of love on an individual, all of that. This is about nurturing yourself. And like I said, the universe, the planets, your guides, the twin flame contract is so. They stick to it, right? You stop it with your beliefs of, oh, I didn't get downloads from God to do something, or I believe I should do nothing, do this or do that. You all know you need to take action, A. And you all know that the action that you're taking is not changing anyone's life, B, right? So what are you doing? Blaming your person. They don't feel like you feel about this changing humanitarian life stuff. Even if they're a spiritual practice selling crystals and yoga, they don't feel that compelled to change planet Earth. You do, right? You do. And that is their contract. They're on a different contract than you. They are here to help, like the soulmate. There's far less twin flames than soulmates. Far less. They are here to show the soulmates what to do. Absolutely. Like your person might be in health, in fitness, into like the stuff that you lot do, right? Creativity. They always got ideas of creating things, creating their businesses. That's the teach the soulmates to follow your creativity and passion, not you. When I get you lot and I'm very creative, I'm doing my thing, you're here to change planet Earth. You're humanitarian, right? Leave the creative products or all the stuff you want to do in your spare time. Twin flame light workers, Palladians, whatever alien galactic being you are, which I can pinpoint in an image reading, you are here to change planet Earth, period. Not up here to show, not up here to say, oh, well, you're being enslaved, mental enslavement, stop doing that. That do nothing, right? It doesn't do nothing by you watching them, right? Because why have they not got people who have said, look at all these people following me, come join me, follow me? The wake-up call, the change is now. This is getting you onto your path with your masculine. They don't care if you want, you do. They don't care if you say you do this for your person. They care about you doing it, right? I started this because I wanted David, period. I didn't care. It's not that I didn't care about humanitarians and mental enslavement and stuff like that. But realistically, I didn't. I just knew I had this pull towards someone who I was like, I never had this before. It's fucked up. I want to get rid of it. But they were divine. They put me on this path. And I realized the bigger picture, right? Doesn't matter how you start. My point is fucking start, right? So you want to start? Go to my website and book me. The change is within you. All spiritual leaders should be saying that. The change starts with you, then you change others, right? Don't go and make another Facebook page or Sophia, I've made a Twitter account. What for? You ain't done no work. How can you change anyone and be hypocritical and tell people what to do when you're not doing it? Be the change. Do you hear that? That's what they say. Be the change. So start. Go to the website and allow me to help you to be what you're supposed to be. I'm out. Speak to you later.